Hi there, welcome back. 9:23 right now. So support pouring in from all over the world for Simone Biles, the gymnast pulling out of individual competitions during the Tokyo Olympics. She said it was due to her mental health. That started a conversation on social media about the importance of openly discussing our own mental health. Joining me this morning to talk about this morning, Dr. Susanne Weber, a psychiatrist with Swedish Medical Center. Doctor, thank you for being here. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Thank you for having me.
All right, so you put up a quote the other day, it sounds like, about how Simone Biles and Naomi Osaka showed true strength by taking a step back. I feel like we're always worried about taking that step back. So talk a little bit about that.
Yes, I think that we can be our harshest critics. Clearly, these two women are high-level, high-performance athletes. And in order to get to that level of play, that they have had to use stress to their advantage, that they've had to push themselves mentally and physically. So I think it's really striking when they show the self-awareness to pull back and say, how am I doing right now? Is this situation right for me? Could this be potentially harmful for me? And for them to feel like they have the power to say no and set a limit. I think that's a really important example for all of us.
Right, and I mean, we're talking about elite athletes here, but for normal people like, me and maybe folks watching at home, I mean, I feel like this kind of connects to us when we talk about taking on too many roles or activities or just feeling totally burnt out, which I know a lot of us have felt this past year. How do we treat that in ourselves? How do we practice self-care?
Well, I think the first thing is just having that awareness of how am I feeling mentally? How am I doing? Am I starting to show some signs of burnout? Am I more easily irritable with the people around me? Am I feeling cynical about what I'm doing? Am I feeling like, what's the point? Do I care about this anymore? I think it's really important to check out and check in with oneself to see if that's coming up. And physically, stress will take a toll as well. So muscle tension, headaches. Sometimes people will have stomach issues that are unexplained that can be related to stress. And then it's getting back to the basics. First of all, you've got to say, what's causing this stress? Because for a lot of us, our jobs aren't anything unusual. Our family life and home responsibilities aren't anything unusual. So if there's been a change that's making things worse, it's good to address that if you can, absolutely. And if it's possible, getting the support you need, because you've got friends, family, loved ones, and these people love you. They want to help you. And if you can say, I'm struggling, I need help, and here's what would help me, the people really want to step in. And a lot of times just having someone that you can talk to, someone who can really listen and support is huge.
Now, Doctor, I want to ask you about this because Simone Biles tweeted this morning and she said something like the outpouring of support has been so amazing. But then she went on to say, I realize I'm more than my accomplishments and I'm more than gymnastics. And then she says, which I never truly believed before. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that maybe kind of understand where she's coming from. I mean, how do we reclaim our identities for ourselves and less about, less making it about what we do?
Yes, and I think that's hard because we do look at the people around us, we compare ourselves to other people, and how am I doing in comparison to them? What is my role? And I think eventually we all run into this, that we retire from our job, or the kids move out of the house, they launch, and there's a change in how we see ourselves. And so I think, again, it's important to be able to have the space to reflect on who am I as a whole person, physically, mentally, beyond my career or family or friends. What are the things that bring me joy? And really feeling like you've got the space to cultivate that in your life.
Doctor, thank you so much for talking with us this morning about this really important conversation. And it's nice that we're starting to have it. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.